Thou hast it now. King, Cawdor, you have us all. As the weird women promised, and may thou place most foully for it. Yet, it was said that it should not stand in thy prosperity, but that myself should be the root and father of many kings. Will there come truth from them, as upon thee, Macbeth, their speeches shine? Why by the verities on thee made good? May they not be my oracles as well, and set me up in hope? Hush, no more.
Here's our chief guest.
If he had been forgotten, it had been as a gap at our great feast, and all thing unbecoming.
Tonight we hold a solemn supper, sir, and I'll request your presence.
Let your highness commend upon me to which my duties are, with the most indesirable tide forever named.
Ride you this afternoon.
Aye, my good lord.
We should have else desired your good advice, which shall have been both grave and prosperous in this day's council. What we'll take tomorrow. Is far you ride.
As far, my lord, as will fill the time, twixt this and supper.
Fail not our feast.
My lord, I will not.
We hear our bloody cousins are bestowed in England and in Ireland, not confessing their cruel parricide, filling their hearers with strange invention. Hire your horse. Adieu, till you return at night. Those lands with you.
Aye, my good lord. Our time does call upon us.
I wish your horse swift and sure of foot, so I be commended to their backs. Farewell. Let every man be master of his time. Till 7 at night, to make society the sweeter welcome, we will keep ourselves till supper time alone. Well then, God be with you. Straw, where with you? Attend those men our pleasure.
They are, my lord, without the palace gate.
Bring them before us. To be thus is nothing, but to be safely thus. Our fears in Banquo stick deep, and in his royalty of nature reigns that which would be feared. 'Tis much he dares. And to that dauntless temper of his mind, he hath a wisdom that doth guide his valor to act in safety. There is none but he, whose being I do fear. And under him my genius is rebuked, as it is said Mark Antony's was by Caesar. If this be so, for Banquo's issue have I filed my mind. For them, the gracious Duncan have I murdered, to make them kings. The seed of Banquo, kings! Now, go to the door and wait there till we call. Was it not yesterday we spoke together?
It was so please your highness.
Now have you considered of my speeches? Know that it was he in times past which held you so under fortune, which you had thought to be our innocent self. This I made good to you in our last conference.
You made it known to us.
I did so, and went further, which is now our point of second meeting. Do you find your patience so predominant in your nature that you can let this go?
We are men, my liege.
Ah, in the catalog you go for him. Now, if you have a station in the file, not in the worst rank of manhood, saint, and I will put this business into your bosom. His execution takes your enemy off, grapples you to the heart and love of us, who are our help but sickly in his life, which in his death were perfect.
I am one, my liege, whom the vile blows and buffets of the world has so incensed that I am reckless what I do despite the world.
And I another, so weary with disaster, tugged with fortune, that I would set my life on any chance to mend it or to be rid on it.
Both of you know Banquo was your enemy.
True, my lord.
So is he mine. And in such bloody business, that every minute of his being thrusts against my very nearest of life. And though I could with barefaced power sweep him from my sight and bid my will about it, yet I must not. That I to your assistance do make love, masking the business from the common eye for sundry weighty reasons.
We shall, my lord, perform what you command us.
Through our lives.
Your spirit shine through. Within the hour I will advise you where to plant yourselves. Plants his son, who keeps him company, whose absence is no less material to me than is his father's, must embrace the fate of that dark hour. Resolve yourselves apart. I'll come to you anon.
We are resolved, my lord.
Bide within. I'll call upon you straight. It is concluded. Banquo, thy soul's flight, if it find heaven, must find it out tonight.
Is Banquo gone from court?
Aye, madam, he returns again tonight.
Say to the king I would attend his leisure for a few words.
Madam, I will.
Naught's had, all spent, were our desires got without content. 'Tis safer to be that which we destroy, than by destruction dwell in doubtful joy. How now, my lord? Why do you keep alone? Things without all remedy should be without regard. What's done is done.
We have scotched the snake, not killed it. She shall close and be herself, whilst our poor Malice remains in danger of her former tooth. For let the frame of things disjoint, both the world suffer. Ere we eat our meals in fear, and sleep in the affliction of these terrible dreams that shake us nightly. Duncan's in his grave. After life's fitful fever, he sleeps well. Treason has done his worst. Nor steel, nor poison, malice domestic, foreign levy, nothing can touch him further.
Gentle, my lord. Sleep o'er your rugged looks. Be bright and jovial among your guests tonight.
So shall I, love. And so, I pray, be you. Let your remembrance apply to Banquo, presenting eminence both with eye and tongue. Unsafe the while.
You must leave this.
Oh, full of scorpions is my mind, dear wife. Thou knowest that Banquo in his fleance lives.
But in them nature's copies not etern.
There's comfort yet. They are assailable. There shall be done a deed of dreadful note.
What's to be done?
Be innocent of the knowledge, dearest Chuck, so thou will applaud the deed. Come, sealing night. Good things of day begin to droop and drowse, while night's black agents to their praise do rouse. Thou marvelest at my words, but hold thee still. Things bad begun make strong themselves by ill. So prithee, go with me.
But who did bid thee join with us?
Macbeth. He needs not our mistrust, since he delivers our offices and what we have to do to the direction just.
Then stand with us. Near approaches the subject of our watch. Hark! I hear horses.
Give us light there! Row!
That 'tis he. The rest that are within the note of expectation already are in the court.
His horses go about?
Almost a mile. What he does usually, so all men do. From hence the palace gate into their walk.
All right.
'Tis he!
Stand to it.
Be ready tonight.
There, come down! Oh, fire, please! By the missing men! Oh, slave!
We didn't strike out the light.
Was it not the way?
There's but one down, the second fled.
We have lost best half of our affair.
Well, let's away and say how much is done.
You know your own degrees. Sit down. At first and last, the hearty welcome.
Thanks, Your Majesty.
Ourselves will mingle with society and play the humble host.
Pronounce it for me, sir, to all our friends. For my heart speaks, they are welcome.
Sit and counter thee with their heart's thanks. Both sides are even. You all sit in the midst. Be large in mirth, anon we'll drink a measure the table round. There's blood upon thy face.
'Tis Banquo's then.
'Tis better thee without than he within. Is he dispatcher?
His throat is cut. That I did for him.
Thou art the best of the cutthroats. If he's good that did the right for fleance, if thou didst it, thou art the non-foray.
Most royal, sir. Fleance, has escaped.
Then comes my fit again. I had always been perfect. Founded as a rock, always as marble, as broad and general as the casing air. But now, I am cabined, cribbed, confined, bound into saucy doubts and fears. But Banquo's sake.
I, my good lord, in a ditch he bides with 20 trenched gashes in his head, the least a death to nature.
Thanks for that. Here the grown serpent lies. The worm that's fled hath nature that in time will venom breed. No teeth for the present. Get thee gone. Again we'll hear ourselves tomorrow.
My royal lord, you do not give the cheer.
May it please your highness sit.
Please it, your highness, to grace us with your royal company.
Which of you have done this?
What, my good lord?
Thou canst not say I did it! Never shake thy boring locks at me!
Gentlemen, rise. His highness is not well.
Sit, worthy friends, my lord is often thus, and hath been from his youth. Pray you keep seat, the fit is momentary, feed and regard him not. To a man!
I, and a bold one that dare look on that which might appall the devil.
Proper stuff. This is the very painting of your fear. This is the air-drawn dagger which you said led you to Duncan. Shame itself, why do you make such faces? When all is done, do look but on a stool.
Pretty, see there. Behold, look, lo. How say you? What care I? If thou canst nod, speak too.
Quite unmanned in folly.
If I stand here, I saw him.
Fie, for shame!
The time has been that when the brains were out, the man would die and there an end. But now, they rise again, with 20 mortal murthers on their crowns, and push us from our stools. This is more strange than such a murderess.
My royal lord, your noble friends do lack you.
I do forget. Do not muse at me, my most worthy friends. I have a strange infirmity, which is nothing to those that know me. Come, love and help you all, and I'll sit down. Give me some wine, fill full. I drink to the general joy of the whole table, and to our dear friend, Banquo, whom we miss. Would he were here. To all and him we thirst, and all to all.
Our duties and the pledge.
A fawn to quit my sight. Let the earth hide thee. Thy bones are marrowless, thy blood is cold. Thou hast no speculation in those eyes which thou dost flare with.
Think of this, good peers, but as a thing of custom. 'Tis no other, only it spoils the pleasure of the time.
What man dare, I dare. Be alive again, and tear me to the desert with thy sword. If trembling I inhabit, then protest me the baby of a girl. Heads, horrible shadow, a real not for heads. What so? Being gone, I am a man again. Pray you, sit still.
You have displaced the mirth, broke the good meaning with most admired disorder!
Such things be, and overcome us like a summer's cloud without our special wonder. You make me strange, even to the disposition that I owe, when now I think you can behold such sights, and keep the natural ruby of your cheeks, when mine is blanched with fear.
What sights, my lord?
I pray you, speak not! He grows worse and worse. Question enrages him. At once, good night. Stand not upon the order of your going, but go at once!
Knight. To better health attend his manners.
The kind good night more.
We'll have blood, they say. Blood will have blood. Stones have been known to move and trees to speak. Augurs and understood relations have by magpies and chumps and rooks brought forth the secretest man of blood. What is the night?
Almost at odds with the morning, which is whipped.
How sayest thou the Macduff denies his person at our great bidding?
Did you send to him, sir?
I heard it by the way. but I will send. Not one of them, but in his house I keep a servant feed. Tomorrow, in betimes I will to the weird sisters. For now I am bent to know by the worst means, the worst. For mine own good, all causes shall give way. And when blood stepped in so far that should I wait no more, returning were as tedious as go on. Strange things have I in head that must at hand, which must be acted ere they may be skinned.
You lack the season of all natures. Sleep.
Come, go to sleep. My strange and self-abuse is the initiate fear that wants hard use. We are but young indeed.
Why, how now, Hecate? You look angrily.
And have I not reason? Beldams as you are, saucy and overbold! How did you dare to trade and traffic with Macbeth, in riddles and affairs of death? And I, the mistress of your charms, the close contriver of all harms, was never called to bear my part, or show the glory of our art. Which is worse? All you have done has been but for a wayward son, spiteful and wrathful, who, as others do, loves for his own ends, not for you! But make amends now. Get you gone. And if after all, meet me in the morning. Thither he will come to know his destiny. Your vessels and your spells provide, your charms and everything beside. I am for the air. This night I'll spend it to a dismal and a fatal end. For business must be wrought ere noon. Upon the corner of the moon, there hangs a faithless drop profound. I'll catch it ere it come to ground. And that, distilled by magic's light, shall raise its artificial sprites, and by the strength of their illusion shall draw him on to his confusion. He shall spurn death, scorn fate, and bear his hopes of wisdom, grace, and fear. And as you know, security is mortal's chiefest enemy. My little spirit sees it's on a foggy cloud and waits for me.
Come, let's make haste. She'll soon be back again.
Former speeches have but hit your thoughts, which can interpret farther. Only I say things have been strangely born. But peace, and from broad words, because he failed his presence at the tyrant's feast. I hear Macduff lives in disgrace. Sir, can you tell where he bestows himself?
The son of Duncan, from whom this tyrant holds its due of birth, lives in English court. Thither Macduff has gone to pray the holy king upon his aid to wake Northumberland and warlike Seward, that, by the help of these, with him above to ratify the work, we may again give to our tables meat, sleep to our nights, free from our feasts and banquets bloody knives, do faithful homage, and receive free honors, all which we pine for now. And this report hath so exasperate Macbeth, that he prepares for some attempt of war.
Sent he to Macduff?
He did, and with an absolute sir, not I, the cloudy messenger turns me his back, as who should say, you'll rue the time that clogs me with this answer.
May some holy angel fly to the court of England and unfold his message ere he come. The swift blessing may soon return to this, our suffering country, under a hand accursed.
I'll send my prayers with him.